Anything that happens twice is bound to happen a third time. I learned this from reading The Alchemist, where the alchemist tells the main character this because he kept losing his money through like being robbed. And I want to expand on that. It makes me think of Adventure Time and how the Lich always appears to Finn across like multiple dimensions, for better or for worse. Like he's either actively trying to destroy Finn or actively trying to destroy Finn's community, or he's a benevolent being, you know, as Sweet Pea, but he's always there. And I'm curious to know if this is true for everyone else, because it's definitely true for me. I think we all have our own personal Lich that constantly appears, which is unfortunate, but I'm wondering if our Lich is like a specific thing that we're meant to master. Like for me, I always come across people who have hidden malice for me or try to gaslight me. So I know that I have to constantly practice being sovereign of mind, you know, like knowing that, yes, what I see is what's happening and I trust myself, you know, like that's my special sword or my special thing that I have to master. For other people, it could be maybe you have unexpected bills that come up. So this tells you maybe work on having like $2,000 for emergency funds saved up, because something is probably bound to happen because it will always appear. And it's not like a personal flaw. It's kind of like if you live in an area where there's a lot of possums, like be prepared to have your trash raided by possums. And if you sit down, reflect, and recognize what pattern keeps popping up, then that automatically tells you like what specific way you need to learn how to fight, or what specific strength you need to learn how to cultivate, whether it's saying no, whether it's walking away, whether it's being financially responsible, less impulsive, whatever. And this isn't the same thing as like having a self-fulfilling prophecy. A self-fulfilling prophecy is like, oh, nobody likes me, or oh, I can't learn anything new because every time I try, like I suck at it. That's not the same thing. That is a negative core belief that's been inflicted on you through trauma or other people or whatever, and it's something you should reflect on and deal with. But yeah, I'm just wondering, like, does everyone have their own Lich? And being able to recognize like what your Lich is prevents like disappointment from happening. It's like, oh, like this is my opportunity to fight. Like think of those movies where said main character has to train under like the sensei for years, blah blah blah. He's not training for no reason, you know, like this training is meant for you to use like on the battleground, like to fight in real life, you know. So being able to say no, or when someone tries to take advantage of you, or you know, when that random bill comes up, you can change your perspective to, oh, like this is my opportunity to practice everything that I've learned. And it also allows you to realize that everything that you've been through was not for no reason. It wasn't in vain. That was your training. Like training is hard. Training is really difficult, you know. It's physically strenuous. You're hurting. You have to overcome your mental blocks to be able to keep pushing and keep training until you get it right. And it allows you to practice. It's like a video game, you know, like Bowser is always going to steal Princess Peach. So just fucking bet on it. Just be prepared, you know, for when it happens. Keep a lookout and learn how to recognize these patterns. Also, if you guys have Red Note, drop your username below so I can follow you. Love you.